सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Harihi Om, everybody. See, first, before I start actual stotra, I just want to give you some kind of introduction. It's our experience, actually. I want to tell you how the Divine Mother, Universal Mother, plays the role in our life. Me and Alkaji are casually chanting the Khadgamala, actually Saundarya Lahari. And then I just went through a little bit, not in detail, just in bit, went through with her. And she was so inspired and happy. That happy wanted to, she wants to share with all of you.
Okay, I'm just looking for food to eat.
See, that's how it started. See, that is the grace of Mother. You see how she plays the role in it? None of us, we don't know one another, but all of us are on different places. We are all connected. She opened up the Zoom with Ranjita ji help, and she called, put the text. This is what mothers play. We don't know what happens, when it happens, how it happens. All we need to do is surrender to the mother. That is how it happened, this whole class. And I'm very happy, and you are all interested in this one. And I heard you, some of you chant this Sri Devi Khadgamala Stotram. This one is very powerful stotra. And then whenever we chant, we get the power of doing the Sri Chakra Puja. We called Sri Chakram or Sri Yantram. Both of them are same. We get the power. We don't need to sit down and do the Sri Chakra Puja. Usually it takes about 6 to 8 hours. That elaborate puja, they do it. Puja means ritual. But we don't need to do all that. If we know the chanting and if we know the meaning, we get the same results. This is very, very, very powerful. This is what I want to tell you. And without mother's grace or without mother's blessings, this will not come to us. This paper or this link or this thought that I want to learn, this does not come to people. For example, imagine how many people are there in Florida or Dallas or everywhere. How many are connecting to this? See, this is what mother's glory means. That is universal mother. Okay, and one more point I want to add is, mother worship is always very easy to get connected. For example, let me tell you, even the child cries, what does it say? In their own language, Telugu people are there, they will say, Amma, it hurts, Amma. Otherwise, mom or any language, they call mother first. Recently, we saw the WhatsApp which became viral. He was getting hurt, but he said, Mom, Mom, it hurts. See, that is the power of mother. Always we think about mother. And the connection is very, very easy. This mother is universal mother. In regular plane, our mother, we talk to her and freely anything we share with her. First mother, then daddy. Always in any family. Same way, universal mother is taking care of all the children. We are all her children. Men, women, Krimi, Kitaka, Pasu, Pakshi, birds, everything. Brahma Kita Janani. Lalita Sahasranama it comes. Means Kitaka means a small insect. From that onwards to Brahmaji. For everybody, she is the mother. Brahma Kita Janani means mother. Only thing, our problem is we doubt. Samshayatma vinashyati. That is what Sri Krishna says. We doubt that mother is there. Is mother is going to take care of me? Are my prayers answered? That is the doubt, we all have it. But never doubt it. That is why we are doing the Khadgamala Stotram. To develop the connection for the mother, universal mother. So this is very powerful. This is the small introduction I just wanted to tell you. Before we proceed, I thought I will chant the stotra. It takes about 5-6 minutes because I want all of you to learn this. Today I will chant. Next time you can practice. If you have any doubts or anything, we can discuss. Okay, I will go slowly. I will use this book also, that the paper. I might have some variation in my Telugu book, but don't worry. I will just chant. I will go slowly. Sri Devi Khadgamala Stotra Ratnam or Stotram. Hrinkarasana Garbhitanala Shikham Sauklim Kalam Bibhratim Sauvarnambaradharinim Varasudha Dhautam Trinetrojvalam Vande Pustakapasamankuşadharam Sradbhushitam Ujvalam Tvam Gaurim Tripuram Paratparakalam Sri Chakra Sancharinim Asya Sri Suddha Sekti Mala Mahamantrasya Vupastendriyadhishtayi Varunaditya Rushihi Daivi Gayatri Chandaha Satvika Kakara Bhattaraka Pithastita Kameswaranka Nilaya Mahakameswari Sri Lalita Para Bhattarika Devata Aim Bijam Klim Shaktihi Sauh Kilakam Mama Khatka Siddhyarthe Jape Viniyogaha Moola Mantrena Shadanganyasam Kuryat Dhyanam Araktabham Trinetram Arunima Vadanam Ratnatatankaram Yam. Are you able to hear, everybody? Is sound okay? Good. Araktabham Trinetram Arunima Vadanam Ratnatatankaram Yam. Hastam Bhojai Sapashankusha Madana Dhanus Sayakaihi Vispurantim, or if you have together, Dhanusayakair Vispurantim, Apino Tunga Vakshoruha Kalasha Lutattara Harojvalangim, Dhyayedambhoru Hastam, Arunima Vasanam Ishvarim Ishvaranam, Lamityadi Pancha Pujam Kuryat Yadha Shakti Moola Mantram Japet Om Aim Hrim Srim Aim Klim Sauhu Om Namat Tripura Sundari Hrudaya Devi Siro Devi Sikha Devi Kavacha Devi Netra Devi, Astra Devi, Kameswari, Bhagamalini. Okay, sorry, wind blew the paper. So, Kameswari, Bhagamalini, Nitya Klinne, भेरुण्डे वह्निवासिनी महावज्रेश्वरी शिवदूती त्वरिते कुलसुन्दरी नित्ये नीलपताके विजये सर्वमङ्गले ज्वालामालिनी चित्रे महानित्ये परमेश्वर परमेश्वरी मित्रेशमयी षष्ठीशमयी उड्डीशमयी चर्यानाथमयी लोपामुद्रमयी अगस्त्यमयी कालतापनमयी धर्माचर्यमयी मुक्तकेशीश्वरमयी दीपकलानाथमयी विष्णुदेवमयी प्रभाकरदेवमयी तेजोदेवमयी मनोजदेवमयी कल्याणदेवमयी वासुदेवमयी रत्नदेवमयी श्रीरामानन्दमयी अणिमा सिद्धे लघिमा सिद्धे गरिमा सिद्धे महिमा सिद्धे ईशित्व सिद्धे वशित्व सिद्धे प्राकाम्य सिद्धे भुक्ति सिद्धे इच्छा सिद्धे प्राप्ति सिद्धे सर्वकाम सिद्धे ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी कौमारी वैष्णवी वाराही माहेन्द्री चामुंडे महालक्ष्मी सर्वसंक्षोभिणी सर्वविद्राविणी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्ववशंकरी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वमहांकुशे सर्वखेचरी सर्वबीजे सर्वयोने सर्वत्रिखंडे त्रैलोक्यमोहनचक्रस्वामिनी प्रकटयोगिनी कामाकर्षिणी बुद्ध्याकर्षिणी अहंकाराकर्षिणी शब्दाकर्षिणी स्पर्शाकर्षिणी रूपाकर्षिणी रसाकर्षिणी गंधाकर्षिणी चित्ताकर्षिणी धैर्याकर्षिणी स्मृत्याकर्षिणी नामाकर्षिणी बीजाकर्षिणी आत्माकर्षिणी अमृताकर्षिणी शरीराकर्षिणी सर्वाशा परिपूरक चक्र स्वामिनी गुप्तयोगिनी अनंग कुसुमे अनंग मेखले अनंग मदने अनंग मदनातुरे अनंग रेखे अनंग वेगिनी अनंगांकुशे अनंग मालिनी सर्व संक्षोभन चक्र स्वामिनी गुप्ततर योगिनी सर्व संक्षोभिणी सर्वविद्राविणी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्वाह्लादिनी सर्वसम्मोहिनी सर्वस्तंभिनी सर्वजृंभिणी सर्ववशंकरी सर्वरंजनी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वार्थसाधिके सर्वसंपत्तिपूरणी सर्वमंत्रमयी सर्वद्वंद्वक्षयंकरी सर्वसौभाग्यदायक चक्रस्वामिनी संप्रदाय योगिनी सर्वसिद्धिप्रदे सर्वसंपत्प्रदे सर्वप्रियंकरी सर्वमंगलकारिणी सर्वकामप्रदे सर्वदुःखविमोचनी सर्वमृत्युप्रशमनी सर्वविघ्ननिवारिणी सर्वांगसुंदरी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी Sarvardha Sadhaka Chakra Swamini, Kulottirna Yogini, Sarvagne, Sarvashakte, Sarvaisvarya Pradayini, Sarvajnanamayi, Sarvavyadhi Vinashini, Sarvadhara Swarupe, Sarvapapahare, Sarvanandamayi, Sarvaraksha Swarupini, Sarvepsita Palaprade, Sarvarakshakara Chakra Swamini, Nigarbha Yogini, Vashini, Kameswari, Modini, Vimale, Aruni, Jayini, Sarveshwari, Kaulini, Sarvarogahara Chakra Swamini, Rahasya Yogini, Banini, Chapini, Pashini, Ankushini, Mahakameswari, Mahavajreswari, Mahabhagamalini, Sarvasiddhi Pradachakra Swamini, Atirahasya Yogini, Sri Sri Mahabhattarake, Sarvanandamaya Chakra Swamini, Parapara Rahasya Yogini, Tripure, Tripuresi, Tripura Sundari, Tripura Vasini, Tripura Srihi, Tripura Malini, Tripura Siddhe, Tripuramba, Mahatripura Sundari, Mahamaheswari, Mahamaharagni, Mahamahashakte, Mahamahagupte, Mahamahagnapte, Mahamahanande, Mahamahaskande, Mahamahashaye, Mahamahasri Chakra Nagara Samragni, Namaste, 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 Namaha. So we chanted the whole stotram. Are you able to follow? Are you okay, everybody? If you are okay with this, anybody? I can go slower next time, but you are able to do it. You are okay, or is it tough? Okay, it's tough. I know it is tough, but next time I will do little slower, and so you can follow it. By then, I want you to learn this too. Because once you know, it takes it goes in 5-6 minutes. Especially then once you know the meaning also, it helps a lot. Okay. Now we will start. First we will do the shloka here. Devi Prarthana. See, before we do Prarthana, it says, when I hear this Prarthana word, I always remember two people. One is Bhagavan Shankaracharya, another one is Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda. I will tell you why. First one, we will take Shankaracharya. We always have a question, why do we need to pray? Lot of people, youngsters, adults, everybody, children especially ask, why do we need to pray? Shankaracharya explains in Shivananda Lahari, he composed himself about Shiva 100 shlokas. Same way about mother, he composed 100 shlokas. That is Saundarya Lahari. And then he says in one shloka, I'm not going to chant the shloka, but I will tell you the gist. He says, hey Shiva, why do we need to pray? Let us say if I want the food, annam, if I want to eat something, do I need to pray for you? No. Why? Because you eat poison. You all know the story, right? Maybe slowly we can go to the story, not today. He ate the poison when they did the Kshirasagara Mathana. It comes in Bhagavatam. And Shiva is the only one, he drank the poison. So I cannot ask you for food because you eat poison. I cannot even go closer. So there is no point in praying for you for food. One is out. Let us see about clothes, because food and shelter, clothes, right? Next one, vastram. If I pray for vastram, means clothes. But you wear what? Charmambaradhari, elephant skin he wears. Elephant skin is very rough. Recently we went to Kerala. After listening to this one, I especially specifically touched the elephant skin. It's very rough. You wear that. That is very hard, very rough. How can I wear that? I'm used to wearing soft clothes. Especially in our Dallas summer, we need a soft and cotton clothes. So there is no point in praying for you. So food is out, clothes are out. And then third one, okay, jewelry. Maybe ladies like jewelry. I can give now men are also wearing everywhere, here, there, everywhere. Can I pray for that one? Shankaracharya says, no. Why? Jewelry, what jewelry you wear? You wear snakes everywhere. Small one on the neck, small one, another small one on your head, another one on your shoulders, everywhere snakes. So I cannot pray for jewelry also. So first one, food is out, clothes are out, and jewelry is out. So that is not the reason. And food, one more is there. But anyway, so then he said, no, not for that. Why do we need to pray? All I need is devotion on your feet. So that way I hold on to your feet rest of my life. Give me the devotion, that bhakti. Through bhakti, I can attain you. I can reach you. That's all. Hey Shiva, that's all I want. I don't need anything else. So that's what Shankaracharya says about Shiva. And then I told you one more, I remember, then Prarthana, that is what I'm talking about. Because this is a universally asked question. Then with Swami Vivekananda, somebody asked him, this is the truth. One Nastika. Nastika means who don't believe in God. Astika means they believe in God. One Nastika means he does not believe in God. He came to Swami Vivekananda. He asked a question. He said, you pray all the time. You do meditation, you do japa, you do pray all the time. Did you get anything? By praying, did you get anything? He asked. Vivekananda said, that's a good question. You know what? You are right. I did not get anything. But this is the punch dialogue from Vivekananda. He says, I did not get anything. That Nastika was so happy. He's curious now. He wants to know. Then Vivekananda says, you are right. I did not get anything. But I lost so many. I did not get anything, but I lost so many. Do you want to know what I lost? I lost anger. I lost that jealousy feeling, envy feeling. And more important, I lost that ego, that I-ness, my-ness. I lost all those. So that is why I pray. Not because I gained something. God gave us so much. We don't need anything. We are breathing freely and able to see, hear. What else do we not need? All the equipment he gave. But I lost all those. Then he said to the devotee, if you want to keep those, you don't need to pray. Do you want to keep your ego, I-ness and minus, ahankara, mamakara? and keep on jealousy about other people, feel the jealousy, Irshya, it is called Asuya, and anger towards everybody, then you are burning inside. They don't know you that you are angry. If you want to keep those within you, you don't need to pray. That's what Vivekananda says. So why we are doing this shloka is to get the devotion for mother. That mother is all pervading. But we are not able to see through with our eyes. Our Upanishads, our Vedas, our Shastras, our scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Maya Tatamidam Sarvam. I am pervade, I pervade everywhere, everything. But are we able to see it? That is why we need this Khadgamala Stotram. To see mother everywhere. Mother is there, no doubt. So that is why this Prarthana Shloka. So now I will just already chanted, but I will chant again. That way you will also get familiar about the words, and then I will explain to you as much as possible. I will tell you the meaning as much as possible, but the meaning. Hrinkarasana garbhitanala shikham Sauklim kalam bibhratim Sauvarnambaradharinim Varasudha dhautam Trinetrojvalam Vande Pustaka Pasamankushadharam Sradbhushitam Ujvalam Tvam Gaurim Tripuram Parat Parakalam Sri Chakra Samcharinim. First, we'll go to the third line, that Vande. I am prostrating, I am salutating to the universal mother, the Devi. Actually, before I do, I just remembered, let me do the title. Because in movies also we hear title song and then they get united. One movie, brothers got lost, mom used to sing, that they were singing, they get united. Title is important too in this one. Let me go through this title. That way, there is, it doesn't say on a Sanskrit copy, but this one is that, I would not say text, that stotram is Sri Devi Khadgamala Stotram. Khadgamala Stotram. Sri Devi Khadgamala Stotram. That is the stotram we are doing. Sri, it says, Sri representation of auspiciousness. That is why we called Sri Mati. Even for ladies, married ladies, we put Sri Mati. And men, we put Sri. That is the symbol of auspiciousness, goodness. Devi. Devi means, again, mother, universal mother. Here, I know you all attend satsangs. I'm going to use a little bit technical knowledge too. That way, I want you to learn extra things, whatever, top of it. I will tell you small shlokas here and there, but don't get scared. They are very simple, very useful, and it makes sense. Devi, our Upanishads, Veda says our God is only one, which is all pervading, Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma. There is no form, no attributes, all pervading. That is called Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma. So that Devi, that is God, Veda says, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. Ekam means one. Sat means that existence, consciousness, bliss. That Brahman, Vedantins call Brahman. Here we are doing Devi, we can call mother. Mother is only one. One. Ekam Sat Vipra means learned people. Bahudha vadanti means they say it in different ways. They gave us so many shlokas, so many stotras, so many shastras for us to get the connection to the universal mother or Brahman or to the God. You can call anything is fine. So that is what this Devi. Then you might have a question. Why did the God took so many forms? If it is only one, why did God took so many forms? This is also commonly asked question. Our scriptures say sadhakanam or upasakanam hitardhaya brahmano rupa kalpana means sadhakanam means seekers like us, all of us, who try to reach or who try to know about the universal God or universal mother. Sadhakanam or upasakanam, both of them are the same meaning. The seekers. Hitardhaya, to benefit, to let them get benefit. Hita artham means for their benefit. Hitardhaya, for their benefit. Brahmano, Brahmana means that all pervading Brahman. Brahman, that's what Vedantin calls. Vedantin says Brahman. Sadhakanam hitardhaya brahmano rupa kalpana. Rupa means form. He took the form. He or she. But we, that universal Nirguna Parabrahma Tattvan, that Brahman took form. Rupa kalpana. Using his own power, Maya Shakti. So Devi means everybody covers. That is why I wanted to tell you this point. Otherwise, you might think, basically here we are going to think about Maha Tripura Sundari. I will tell you about that. But then all the Devis are one. Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, Kali, Durga. So many are there. Remember, Sadhakanam hitardhaya brahmano rupa kalpana. For our benefit, because we need so many, we have so many needs. For that, each one, she took the form for us to protect us. We are going to see all that in Khadgamala Stotram. Here we are going to see 182 names of Mother. That is what this Stuti is. So I gave little bit introduction about Devi. Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Only one God. Khadgamala. Khadga means that sword. SWORD, sword. Khadga means that. Mala means garland. That is why Kulashekar Alvar written Mukunda Mala. Mukunda means Sri Krishna. For Sri Krishna, he wrote Mala, made garland with shlokas. He wrote 40 shlokas. I don't know if you heard the name Mukunda Mala. Swamiji covered in our course, where we did a 2-year Vedanta course in Sandipani Sadhanalaya in Mumbai. They covered the text. Ishwaranandji has written the commentary. So Mukunda Mala, for that one, that was written by Kulashekar Alvar. He was a king. He wrote about Sri Krishna. Mala means garland. So Khadga Mala, this is about that Devi. They are writing the garland. Stotram means stuti, praising the mother. So this is what the title, Sri Devi Khadgamala Stotram. So, and then Stuti means praising. That is what Shiva, Namakam Chamakam, when we do for Shiva, that's what it is. Namakam, we always pray the Namakam Chamakam is nothing but praising Shiva. Shiva is Asutosha, means easily get pleased. Then devotee asks for, I want this, please give me this, my family, progeny, wealth, all of it, big house. And so that way I can do a lot of dharmika seva. Like that he asks. Same way, that is what we need, protection. We need the rakshana. That's why we are doing this stotram. So we finished the stotram, the title, Sri Devi Khadgamala, that is one. And that your book says Prarthana. We saw what is the Prarthana means. We brought Shankaracharya and Vivekananda. So two we saw. And I did not bring my clock. How long do you want to do? Oh, 7:38. At least we will do 1 hour. Top of it, if everybody has our Acharya used to say, for spirituality also, you need stamina. How the marathon runners build up their stamina. In the same way, spirituality also, we need to have stamina to listen, to understand, because this is not only for listening. We need to understand, make it our own. All these. So that's why we keep adding to our heart, our mind. So that's why we need to build up our stamina. If you have stamina, we can go, no problem, for another 15 minutes or so. But right now we will go to 1 hour. So isn't it a relief? You can hear me for only 1 hour. Okay. Now that shloka will go. Hrinkarasana garbhitanala shikham. Hrimkara asana garbhita anala shikham. This is all Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, means Savarna means same letter coming, then we pronounce it long way. That is why Hrinkara Asana. See, Hrim means mother's Bijam. Bijam means this is about, let me give you one example. Bijam means complete Shakti, that energy in solidified form, like a seed. This is like a seed form. Now, in computer language, if you want to, if I want to say, this is like a password. Enter into mother's stotram. They give that Bijakshara, it is called, the powerful ones. Some of them are coming later, that Sauhu, Kleem, Aim, all those, when it comes, I will explain. But now, let us see Hri means. Hri means, she is the Bhuvaneshwari mantram. Bhuvana Ishwari. This is also a Sandhi. Then it becomes Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvana has two meanings. One is Bhuvana is our body, and Bhuvana means all the worlds. Our scriptures say there are, sometimes they say 3, sometimes they say 14 worlds. Even though they mention 3, but it is representation of 14 worlds. 1, 4. It is called Chaturdasha Bhuvanam. I will use the Sanskrit words too, because that's why when you hear that word, that word comes in our scriptures. then you appreciate it. Chaturdasha Bhuvanam. Dasha means 10, Chatuhu means 4. 10 plus 4, you are all good in math. 10 plus 4, 14. Chaturdasha Bhuvanam. One Bhuvana is our body. Whole universe has 14 worlds. They are Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janoloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. 7 top worlds and then 7 Adholoka means downwards. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala. So this one, 7 up, 7 down. 4. Actually, including Bhuloka, that is 7. So 7. 14 worlds. For all these 14 worlds and my body, whole thing is Bhuvana. She is the Ishvari. Ishvari means controller. She takes care of us. Because of her only, we are able to see, we are able to hear, we are able to smell, we are able to touch, we are able to interact in the world. Bhuvana Ishvari, controller. So that is what Hrim. See, they remember, Vyashti means individual. Gurudev puts it very beautifully, microcosm. Samashti means total, that is macrocosm. We need to develop this connection. That is why we need scriptures. World is not separate from me. World and me, everything together, all of us, only the mother only. We will see all that. We need to develop that attitude. We need to shift our attitude, that's all. Whole world is nothing but mother, including me. But we need to know, shift our attitude, shift our attention. So that is what Hrim, he is talking about, that Bija Akshara, Hrim Bijam. Hrinkara, this is called Hrinkaram. Hrinkara Asana Garbhitam. So Asana means she is the substratum. She took the, like how we sit on our chair, that is our asana. Same way, she is residing, she is a substratum of the whole universe. Hrinkasa Arasana Garbhita Narshikam. Sauhu Klim Kalam Vibhratim. Sauhu means again Shakti Bijam. Shakti. Klim means Manmadha Bijam. That desires. These are all, I'm not elaborating all those. Those are the ones, like let us say Srushti Sthiti Laya Karini. Srushti means creation, Sthiti means maintenance, Laya means dissolution. Because of whom the whole world came about. We are able to see, and from that mother, that is how clean the whole world came about. That is what Upanishad says, Taittiriya Upanishad. Yatova imani bhutani jayante, yena bhutani jivanti, yat prayancha bhisambhishanti. Yatova imani bhutani jayanti. From whom that all, from where all the bhutani means all beings were born, were existing. Because of whom everybody is sustaining. Because of whom everybody is going back. See, this is the interesting. Even when we are alive, we are in mother's lap only. Even when we go, we are going to mother lap only. And we came from mother's lap only. We are never separated from mother. Only because of ignorance, Maya, we are thinking I'm separate from mother. But we are never separated. So that is what they are talking about. Then how is she? Remember, I'm salutating. One day means salutating. Mind needs support. Even though Upanishads and our Rishis says all-pervading Lord, but our mind cannot grasp. Mind needs support. That's why we need the form. Sauvarnambara dharini. Suvarna. Suvarna means she is Varasudha Dhautam. She is wearing the golden color saree, red color, Suvarna, golden red saree. That is why we tell her Sakala Arunam, Sakala Arunam. Mother, whenever we see mother in our, even this text, I'm sure you must have, see how she is wearing that red saree. She always have the red one. So that is what it is. And then she is wearing nice that jari, that border with golden border. Red saree with golden border. That is what Lalita Sahasranama, if you are chanting, it really describes very beautifully up to 21 shlokas in 56 nama. Nama means names. Elaborately, very beautifully for us to get connection. But I'm not going to go there. So I'm just giving you the pointer. So she's wearing that. We have to feel that. That's what it is. And then Trinetro Jwalam, Trinetra Ujwalam. Mother has 3 eyes. One is left eye, one is right eye, and the middle eye. That is why this is what universal mother, right? One eye is representation of sun god, Surya. One eye representation of moon, Chandrama. The middle eye right there, that's why we keep our bindi between our eyebrows. That middle eye representation of Agni, fire. Trinetra Ujwalam, always shining, always protecting. Trinetro Jwalam. See, because of sun, moon, fire only, we have all the Kala. Kala means the time. Without the sun, where is the time? We say sunrise, then we say 6 o'clock, 7 afternoon. Without moon, sun, moon, the representation of Kala Tattvam. Kala means time. Agni, that is why we say Jnana Agni. Jnana means knowledge. People always use the word third eye need to be open. That is called Jnana Agni. That is Agni, that fire representation of Agni. Trinetro Jwalam. She has 3 eyes. Surya, sun god, Chandra, moon god, and the fire, the third. 3, Trinetro Jwalam. So far we have seen 2 lines. She is the Bhuvana, Hrinkaram representation of Bhuvana, 3, all the worlds, the universe, and our body also, in us also, Hrim. And then she is the cause of the whole universe. And then she is the wearing very beautiful red, studded with a nice golden border. She is wearing that. And then she has 3 eyes. 3 eyes representation of sun god, moon god, and fire god. 3 netram. Then that Vande, we already started with that. Vande means salutating to that universal mother, Devi. Then now remember, we talked about form for us to get connection. She has 4 hands. If you look at this book, if you have the book or anywhere, I'm sure you must have seen this form. She has 4 hands. 4 hands. Then our rishis are describing one hand she is holding pustaka. Pustaka means the book. But here we have another form again that will come differently. But here he is telling Pustaka means we can say Saraswati Devi. Pasham means rope. Ankusham means trident. Dharam, one hand, it doesn't say, but blessing everybody. That is called Abhaya Mudra. Abhaya means fearlessness. All the gods have this one, Abhaya Mudra. And some gods, Venkateshwar Swami, if you see, you have the hand down. That is called Varada Mudra. One hand like this, one hand, left hand goes like this. That is called Varada Mudra, downwards. That means whatever we wish, he gives us. That is a regular meaning. People want to know that one. But we will see the inner meaning. See, when it is downwards, that means pointing to the feet. What he is saying is, when you hold on to my feet, you come to me. I will take you. Varada Mudra is that. Abhaya Mudra means giving the fearlessness. That is what in Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan says, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi. See, that's what Abhayam means, the first quality for a divine quality. Fearlessness is the first quality that mother gives us. Pasha means rope. Ankusha means trident. We saw that. And Srag Bhushitam Ujjvalam. Srag Bhushitam means wearing beautiful garlands. Because he is giving the picture of the mother. Wearing beautiful garlands and keeping the beautiful flowers in her head. Sragbhushitam Ujjvalam. Who is she? Gauri. Gauri means again another form of mother. None other than Parvati. So none other than whole universal mother. Gauri Tvam means to you. Oh mother, I'm salutating to you. You are that Gauri. Again, Tripuram. Tripuram. Three means three. English word, Sanskrit word, three is matching. Three means number three, 1, 2, 3, 3. Puram. Again, this Tripura word comes a lot. I will keep on elaborating it. But here the mother is Tripuram. Parat Parakalam. You are the Para, supreme, mother, supreme mother. Where are you? You are in Sri Chakra Samcharini. That is what called Sri Chakra. This is the whole thing is called Sri Chakram. Most of the books have it, and some people have it in their house too. This is called Sri Chakram or Sri Yantram. Sancharini means she is moving about. I will tell you two things here. One is all the gods have Sri Yantram. Yantra. All the gods have. Shiva has, Vishnu has Sri Yantram, and Hanumanji has, Saraswati has, Lakshmi ji has, Vishnu Yantram, everybody has. But Mother Sri Chakra became very popular. Sri Chakra Sancharini. This is one. And one more thing is, what is Sri Chakram? I'm sure you have the question. I cannot let go of without the question. With the question, then you cannot sleep. It bothers you. You won't be able to relax. So now I have to tell you what is Sri Chakram. Sri Chakram means again nothing but our body. Vyashti, that Jiva, that individual. Again, Sri Chakram means whole universe, all pervading mother, universal mother. Sri Chakram. Sancharini means moving about. She's moving in our body, taking care of us. Without her, we will not be able to listen, we will not be able to function, will not be able to interact in the world. So that is, she's in our body, and then universe, she's taking care of everybody and giving the orders, and that's why all the planets are in their position. Surya always comes in the same time in his position. All the Navagraha, all the planets move around mother only. Why? How? Because of the mother. She is the one holding force. She is the one keeping together. So that is what Sri Chakra Sancharini means. And then slowly, if you have this Sri Chakram, if you want to have, you can print it, or otherwise you can keep the book open anywhere. Slowly, not today, maybe not next class, slowly we'll get into that. So that way you can develop the connection. So Sri Chakram, that means all these 182, actually I'm just giving you the number. All devatas are in our body, protecting us. Our body is nothing but, that's why they say, Deho Devalaya Proktaha, Jivo Deva Sanatanaha, Tyajet Ajnana Nirmalyam, Soham Bhavena Pujayet. Deho Devalaya Proktaha. Deha means body. Deho Devalaya Proktaha. It is nothing but Devalaya. This is the temple. That's why we need to take care of our body. To eating good food, exercising, developing healthy habits. Deho Devalaya Proktaha. Jivo Deva Sanatanaha. Jivaha. Jiva means that individual entity. That is Sanatana, eternal. Vedantin says that is nothing but God. That is Jiva and Ishvara. There is no difference. Jivo Deva Sanatanaha Tyajet Ajnana Nirmalyam. Tyajet means destroy, remove. That Ajnanam, that ignorance. Nirmalyam, remove that ignorance. That I am different or I am individual. Tyajet Ajnana Nirmalyam. Then what to do? Soham Bhavena Pujayet Saha Aham. I'm nothing but that super universal mother, or the self, or the consciousness, or Paramatma. I'm nothing but that. Take out that individuality or limitedness. That is what it is. Sri Chakram is they are talking about. Sri Chakram is nothing but that universal mother. She is residing in us. Sancharini. That is why this is not only just flesh, fat, blood, not that. Yes, of course, we need all those to interact in the world, to keep healthy body. But not only that limited entity, we are much more than that. That is what it is called, Sri Chakra Sancharini. That power, that universal power is holding everyone, each one of us, and then whole universe too. So that is what Sri Chakra Sancharini means. So we saw the shloka, that Devi Prarthana shloka, we saw it today. Maybe we can conclude it today, or if you have stamina, we can just do the little bit. It's up to you, all of you, whatever you say, we can follow some kind of guidelines, or whatever you want to use, or whatever you want to say. Anybody wants to say, Ranjani ji, or it's up to you guys.
I'm good for continuing. I don't know what else, what does everybody else think?
No, thank you very much. This is Rashmi. I am really enjoying it. It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes,
See,
very
we
nice.
can keep the class for 1 hour minimum, 1 hour 15 minutes, maximum 1.5 hours because of time difference too. Actually, I will be moving to Albuquerque next week. So that's why you will have a lot of time difference too. So maybe that's why you all think about it and decide maybe 1 hour is fine. We can keep for only 1 hour. It's up to you, or 1 hour 15 minutes. I guess that is enough, not more than that. Whatever you decide is fine with me. Okay, one question. That is the one thing I wanted to tell you. Or we'll keep for 1 hour, and if I have that way, I will have the extra time. If I need to take, I can take extra 10-15 minutes one day, or we can close 1 hour. What do you say? I'm just
I think that would be great. We'll keep 1 hour and then flexibility of 10-15 minutes if you want to go, right?
yes.
That would be great.
Yeah, Hariom, this is Neersha. I agree. 1 hour is great. And then if you want to go a little bit longer, that's just perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. That is good, actually. Good input. Thank you so much. Then one more thing is, how about my voice? I'm really screaming here.
No, oh, really? But it was very clear.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can talk a little softer. Are you able to hear like this?
Yes.
Or
I can hear you very
okay.
well.
Okay. Then next week onwards, I will go a little slower. That way, I don't ruin or that put pressure on my voice. And that is done. And one more question is, do you want to do once a week or twice a week?
How many sessions total?
See, okay, let me tell you. I am not going to take forever, and my type is not that too. But I like to stick with the subject matter as much as possible. So that's why my estimation depends on how, let us say, at least a minimum 6 to 8 hours minimum. 8 hours is better because we are doing 1 hour, 8 hours, we should better keep it. And that too, maybe 8 to 14, let us keep like that, 8 to 14 hours. That way I can go in elaborate to little bit. So that way you can get the developer more connection wherever it is needed. I would say 8 hours minimum. That's what my feeling, okay? Maybe if you are lucky, it can go up to 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm okay with twice a week. I don't know about the others, but yeah. As Alka suggested, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine too.
I'm fine too with 2 days a week. Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 days a week, and Tuesday, Thursday, the days are okay with you?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes, please.
Okay. And one more thing is, this week, that means we will have it on Thursday. Same time, 7 o'clock, Dallas, Texas time.
Hey.
And
Okay.
same, right, Ranjita?
Yes, perfect. Yes. Yes.
So Thursday, 7 o'clock, and our Texas time. And then I'm going to New Mexico. At that time, I will talk to Alkaji and see the time difference. And from there, I cannot start before 7 because all of us are householders. Grandchildren are there. We all have purpose. So doing our duties, even Sri Krishna says, never give up your duties. So we before 7, it will be very hard for me next week onwards.
It would push
Albuquerque time.
it would push it forward by 1 hour. Is that okay with everyone?
So it will be
Yes.
8 o'clock for
I
us.
prefer, actually, I prefer 1 hour later is good for Calgary time.
We'll change it
So,
to clock CST.
yeah.
Okay.
So whatever Shyamla ji you decide, let us know, and Alka will let us know. Okay. Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
This Thursday will be the same, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Thursday, 7 o'clock, same time. So that is what we will conclude here today. And you saw the title, and then you saw the shloka, prarthana shloka. And if you have any doubts, or if you want the speed is high or low or whatever, I mean, I want you to understand that's the main focus. That is what I'm really concentrating. If you need more elaboration anywhere, please feel free to express. Basically, I'm just giving you the essence. Okay?
Thank
Give
you.
your input, no problem. Tell your Alka ji, so we can take it from there.
Thank you,
Because
Sham.
all of us are seekers.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you, Ranjita.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Then
Thank
we will
you.
conclude with a prayer then.
Thanks. Yeah.
Anji.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om